Hello there, this is a OnePro system training for the One Life network called Max Coins. It's everything you need to know to be confident with mining of OneCoins. And the goal of the One Life network, and that's everyone from the company to every individual, is to help their prospective or new members to maximize their profit from the mining of OneCoins. No one gains by people not doing this process effectively. And too often in the past, prospective or new members have not taken the right strategy for them and therefore not maximized the number of OneCoins that they could have got. And we don't want that to happen, so we've created this training which has all of the detail that you need to learn. It's actually a simple process. You just need to go through it and understand it. And so go through this training, and if you're not clear about anything, just watch the video again or ask your upline what you need to do to ensure that you maximize the number of coins you get, because that's what we want to do. You want to make the most profit with the least risk. So the big questions are, how many coins can I get? What will the coins cost me? And how much can I sell them for? Now, in reality, we're not going to deal with the selling price of coins today, because the whole mining process is still private. You can't sell all your coins on the open market, and so there is other trainings or videos on that subject. We're just going to focus on how many coins can you get and what will be the price. In reality, those people who have pioneered the OneCoin project also have had a concern: will I ever be able to sell my coins? Which is a realistic concern, because it was a very cutting edge concept. And so those people who mined coin in 2015 and early 2016, they got a much better return than everyone else, because they took a higher level of risk. But the reality now is OneCoin is a multi-billion euro global company with more than 2.3 million members. The coin sales are guaranteed. We have massive resources, and the demand for the coin is increasingly rising as we go around the world. So we just need to focus on how many coins can I have. And to understand that, there's 9 simple concepts that you need to understand, and when you know those, you'll be able to maximize the mining of OneCoins. So the first area that I'm sure you've already been exposed to are the packages, the One Academy ALS packages, which have an education course for theory and free token plus some extra mining rights for practice. And these packages are a cheaper way of getting OneCoins than buying them on the exchanges, and that's why people get them, okay? Pretty simple. So there are 7 standard packages, and at the moment there are 2 incentive packages. And what you need to appreciate, and what we'll teach you, is that these packages can be combined into combos, and that's the way to truly maximize the mining of OneCoins. And so I don't want to go into the packages, because I'm sure they've already been explained to you. Different levels get different levels of education and free tokens and splits and auto mining, and that there are new incentive packages that have a time limitation on them. Everyone loves the Tycoon Plus because it's the lowest level that you can access auto mining, which, when you understand that, as we're going to teach you, you'll understand is very, very attractive, like the Ultimate package, which has lots and lots of tokens, splits, and a thing called instant mining, which is like crazy good. But these are limited opportunities for the incentive period for the 1st of October. So each package comes with tokens and a number of splits. Now, tokens are the internal currency of OneCoin for the mining process, and you get them from the packages, or you can buy and sell them from the exchange. But you get the tokens, and the key thing is that these tokens can split, which means they just double in number. And depending on your ALS pack, this can happen up to 7 times. And the key thing to appreciate when you're looking at maximizing your mining is that the tokens don't split after they're put into mining unless you have auto mining, okay? So in the back of your head, you need to know, okay, when is the right time for me to put my tokens into mining, all right? Now, these splits occur because as more people get tokens, the token value will continue to rise, making buying tokens less attractive to the established miners who are not getting the splits. And this would mean that OneCoin would have to continually reduce the number of tokens in each package. So rather than do that, they have this simple concept called a split. Okay, now the splits occur every 4 to 8 weeks. At the moment, it's actually more like 4 weeks, simply because it's based on the number of tokens in mining. And the number of tokens in mining now is massive. Okay, now the other thing you need to understand is a thing called mining difficulty. And when you look in a back office on the bottom right hand side of the dashboard, you'll see this, difficulty level 70. Okay. Now, the reason we have this is the more coins that are mined, the longer the computers have to run to search out these unique hashes and that create the uniqueness of each crypto coin, each OneCoin. And it's much like mining gold. When you first find your gold mine, it's easy to mine the gold. It doesn't cost you much to extract the gold, but the more you mine the gold, the more difficult it is, and that's why we call it a mining difficulty ratio. And it simply means that it's the number of tokens needed to mine one OneCoin. And a mining difficulty of 70 means that it takes 70 tokens to mine one OneCoin. So if you put those tokens into mining now, and you had 210,000 tokens divided by 70 difficulty, you would end up with 3,000 OneCoins. Okay, pretty simple. All right, so let's look at an example. So let's say you buy a Tycoon package, which has 60,000 tokens, 2 splits, and the difficulty today is 70. All right, so you don't put those tokens into mining because you have splits, okay? Because if you put them into mining, you lose the splits, and the splits are important. So when the first split arrives, what happens is your coins double from 60,000 to 120,000 tokens, but the difficulty goes up, but not at a doubling rate. Let's say it goes up to 85. You don't put them into mining because you have another split. So you have then the second split. Suddenly we've got 240,000 tokens, and now it's time to put those tokens into mining. The difficulty has gone up, let's say to 100, but obviously it's worth it. And so you can see that 240,000 divided by 100 difficulty gives you 2,400 OneCoins. And that's how they're created. You get your package, has tokens and splits, okay? You don't put the tokens into mining because you lose the splits. So 1 split, double, 2 split, double, end up with the tokens, put them into mining at the difficulty rate at that time, and that creates the OneCoins. Okay, simple as that. Now, you can increase the number of coins you get once you've created those coins by a thing called CoinSafe, and it's like a term deposit for OneCoins, where you can earn up to 12% per annum. So over 2 years, you would end up with 25% more coins, because that's 12% of the first year, then 12% of the second year, plus 12% of 12%. That's how you get 25%. And so if you had those 2,400 coins of the previous example, you would end up with 600 coins. So that gives you a total of 3,000 coins. Those additional 600 coins obviously is enormously valuable. So the other thing that we talk about is auto mining. And what auto mining allows you to do is to mine coins automatically at each split, giving you more coins at a lower difficulty. So you actually get one less difficulty. So in the example, we say that difficulty is 70, so auto mining allows you to mine at 69. Now, it doesn't sound that exciting, but it was exciting when the difficulty was at 20 and you could mine at 19. Okay, obviously that 5% was massive. It's obviously less so now. So let's look at an example. So let's look at this incentive of the Tycoon Plus, because this is very attractive at the moment. You get 81,818 tokens, 2 splits, and auto mining. So you purchase the package and you get the tokens, and you can mine now at 69 difficulty because you get one less than 70. And the key thing with auto mining is you will automatically mine those coins. So, you know, you don't lose a split. So these 81,818 tokens get automatically put into mining. Okay, you just tick the box in auto mining, and then you have another split, and then it mines, you know, it mines the additional 81,818 tokens, but at a higher difficulty rate. Then you have another split, which obviously is double the number of tokens that were done before at a higher difficulty rate. And then you add them all together and you get 3,812 one coins. 8,812 one coins. So the cost increase from the old Tycoon package is 36%. But because you access auto mining, instead of just getting 36% more coins, you get 59% more coins. And obviously, that is a lot of coins and therefore a lot of additional value just because you upgraded from a Tycoon to a Tycoon Plus and got auto mining. But the simple concept behind auto mining is this, is that you mine the tokens that you have at that time, and every time you get a split, you get the additional tokens which then get put into mining. Okay, it's a great concept. So you obviously can increase your return by using the incentives. At the moment, those incentives are you can get 10% more tokens, you can use these new packages like Tycoon Plus, and obviously the double the coins incentive that'll happen with the new blockchain. All right. Now, the smart people are using combinations, because by combining packages on the same account, you can dramatically, and I mean dramatically, increase the number of tokens, splits, auto mining, and thus the one coins produced. And I cannot emphasize the fact that if you look in the back office and see the split calculator, which is, if you look at the bottom left on the dashboard and the account splits, you'll see a little calculator. Touch that and you get this pop-up, which is the split calculator. It's a great way of working out how many splits that you can get. Okay, it's fantastic. So let's have a look at an example. So we have a package that we call the Starter Tycoon Plus. So what you do is you add a starter package to the Tycoon Plus, and the reason you do that is you get one more split. So you go from 2 splits of the Tycoon Plus up to 3 splits of the package. So you're paying only another 140 euros. You're getting only 1,000 more tokens. But when you go through the process, and I'm not going to go through it in detail because we're just taking the example we've just had. Okay, so you're mining those coins when you purchase, first split, second split, and then the third split. Suddenly you're adding 2,784 more one coins. So now you've got a total of 6,643 one coins. So for a 2% additional cost of adding that starter package, you end up with 74% more one coins. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And you just want to be so clear that that you can do that. Now, obviously, if you're smart, you'll also look to add 10% more tokens and to ensure that you'll get the double your coins. And that's how you really maximize the coins here. We're using Tycoon Plus to get auto mining. We're adding another package to get another split, and then use everything else to maximize the coins. And the impact is really quite dramatic. Now, what we've done is, through experience of leaders all around the world, is that we've come up with what we believe is the best packages for people. And there are 5 of them. And the first one is just to get started. Okay, if you want to get started with a starter or trader package, because that's your level of confidence or resources, then that's fantastic. Okay, so that's the first package we recommend to people. For those people that have a little bit more vision, the next focus is how do you get 3 splits? Because that's when the numbers really go crazy. And you do that through what we call a starter combo. And what you do is you get a starter, a trader, and a pro trader package on the same account we're talking about. The cost is €1,790, but you get 3 splits, which obviously is so much more than if you only have 2 splits. The next level, next package is obviously is we can get 3 splits. What happens if we get 3 splits plus auto mining? And for that, we've already gone through the example of the Starter Tycoon Plus. Okay? Starter Tycoon Plus, you get 3 splits plus auto mining. Next level above that, you've already got auto mining. So what about 4 splits? Okay, Starter Premium. And then the next one, 7 splits, which is what we call the Mega Combo, which is when you have Tycoon Premium Infinity Plus, and you get 7 splits plus auto mining. It's a fantastic package. So can you see those packages that it's the focus there is on using combinations to get the lowest price for the special feature that will dramatically maximize the number of coins that you can get. Okay. The question then, once you've got your combo, is when do I get my coins? And obviously you've got to wait until all the splits have done and the mining process has happened. And people have had real concerns because they've had to wait for a long time for their coins, even though they can't really sell them because it's private at the moment. The fact is that they've got concerned, and the reason is that the sales of packages are something like 10 times what was expected, and the whole benefit of a blockchain is that it can only mine at a certain rate. So obviously with dramatic numbers of packages being purchased by people around the world, the delays in getting the coins was crazy. It actually went out to 5, maybe 6 months. And that's why the new blockchain launched on the 1st of October will cut this down dramatically. And the promise is less than 7 days. So once you put your tokens into mining, 7 days later in your coin account, you'll see those coins. Okay, sounds simple, very, very exciting. It's only 1st of October and it'll be in place. The last key thing I want to relate to when people are buying a package is people focus on calculating the number of coins, and the challenge is then they think about the price that they're going to sell, and they see the internal price as maybe €7, and because of that price, people without a lot of business experience just go, okay, well, I need to get a lot more than €7. And you hear people saying, oh, I'm going to get €50, €100, €500, or whatever it is. And that expansion, that price projection is quite a lot. So business people find that pretty skeptical. And the point is that if you know anything about business, you know that business people focus less on the price that they can sell. They focus on the price that they can buy, okay? And that's what I want you to consider when you look at these packages, is to consider what price you pay. So if you have a trader package that's €550, maybe get something like 200 coins, you'd end up with each coin would cost you €2.75. Now, if your perception that coins will sell at €7 and you can get them at $2.75, then that's a great price, isn't it? What about a starter combo? So that's 1,790, maybe you get 800 coins. Suddenly the price that you're paying is €2.23. Now if people are looking at that and saying, hey, well, I'm pretty confident I can get €7 for these coins, then hey, that's a great price. But then look at a Starter Tycoon Plus. Now you're getting coins at €1.15. Now, what I know is people go, really? €7? I want to get a lot more than €7. But, let's be clear. If you could get coins for €2 or €1.15, okay, would this be a great deal? The fact is, it's an amazing deal, okay, because the marketing of the coins, the selling of the coins is guaranteed to happen. So, and if you don't think that's a good value, then I ask the question, compared to what? Bank deposits? What can you get from them? shares, real estate, all of those, you know, offer you a much poorer return than what's been offered through these coins. And I have found that people who look at the sort of what price they pay, then suddenly get everything in perspective and get really excited because they can, you know, if they're getting in at a couple of euros per coin, then hey, you know, even if you got €5, then that was a fantastic decision. Do you understand that? I think it's an excellent way of looking at the mining of coins. So the last thing that people need to appreciate, so you may already have a package, well, what about an upgrade? Okay, and the vast majority of people who join the OneCoin world upgrade their packages, so we just need to be clear about how that works. And you can increase the number of coins you earn by purchasing a higher ALS package, One Academy package or packages. And therefore you gain more free tokens and potentially a higher number of splits. You do pay the full amount for each package because you get the full number of free tokens. And so when you decide your upgrade, you need to consider the following. It's like, how many more splits are in the new package or packages? How many splits do you get with multiple packages? And does the package get the auto mining benefit? And we all know the value of getting more splits and auto mining and more tokens. Okay? The one thing you have to be very clear about, it's a very simple concept, but you've got to understand what's called account split potential. So what you need to appreciate is that a normal account will only allow for 3 splits. Okay, so if you buy a trader package, you get 1 split. So if you then purchase the Tycoon packages, you get 2 more splits. And so there's 3 splits, and that is within the 3 split potential. But, okay, if you purchased a trader and had 1 split, then a pro trader then had another split, and then bought a Tycoon package which comes with 2 splits, you would lose 1 split because the account will only take 3 splits. Do you understand that? I just want to cover it again. So if you have a trader and then let it split once, you then got another pro trader and let it split it, and it split again, and then you purchased a Tycoon package, which is exciting because there's 2 splits, but your account can only allow for 1 more split, so you lose that other split. And the only way you can increase that is if you bought not a Tycoon but a premium, because then that extends your account to a total of 4 splits. So it's just something to be aware of, okay, when you're looking at your upgrade. And to do that, you know, there's lots of combinations, so I can't go into the detail of that, but simply go into your dashboard, click on your split calculator, you know, and then play around. That's what most people do. You know, if I added the different packages, it'll show you how many splits that you can get, okay? Consider the account potential, consider the incentives and when splits are going to happen, and talk to your upline. And if you do that, everything will work perfectly. I hope you now understand that this whole area of mining coins is actually very, very simple. Even if you're not mathematically minded, you'll be able to do this. Just understanding the combinations of packages, tokens, splits, difficulty, auto mining, but putting them all together in these combinations. And just, if you're not sure, just follow what we recommend. Ask your upline or someone someone who knows how to do this. It's really is simple. If you already got a package, then we hope that you have the confidence to upgrade and take advantage of this amazing opportunity. I hope this was valuable. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.